Welcome to Sunderland RCA TV, your direct line inside the Sunderland LGV Park. This is Sunderland RCA News on Sunday, the 2nd of July. If you've not yet subscribed to our channel, please do so by clicking on the link underneath and also hitting that bell icon so that you get informed whenever we bring out new content. On today's bulletin, we've got a report from yesterday's opening pre-season friendly of the season when our reserve team travelled to take on Whitby Fishermen's FC. And we've also got news of another new signing. But first, we're going to bring you the classified results of all the friendly matches in the region that we know took place yesterday. Now, this isn't an exhaustive list. There may be some games that have slipped through the net. But these are the ones that we're currently aware of. This is part of our service that will actually become a regular Saturday night event during the course of the season, where we will catch up with all the latest non-league news from around the region. So here we go then with that results check. Thornaby 2, Darlington United 8. Newcastle Benfield 1, Heaton Stannington 6. Billingham Town 1, Bishop Auckland 4. Sunderland West End 5, Durham City 2. Lochmarben 0, Carlisle City 7. Billingham Synthonia 1, West Auckland Town 6. Wallington 0, Wickham 5. Gateshead Leam Rangers 2, Chesterley Street Town 3. Fishburn Park 2, Redcar Town 3. Dumbarton 2, Hebburn Town 3. Seaton Carew 0, Hordern CW 2. Esh Winning 1, Durham Corinthians 1. FC Hartlepool 0, Hartlepool Paul's Youth 2. Yarman Eaglescliff 2, Gisborough Town 2. And finally Birtley Town 6, Pontyland United 0. So some interesting results there, folks. The one that really stands out for me is the 8-2 win for Darlington United, newly formed Darlington United away to Thornaby. Thornaby, of course, who haven't had their troubles to seek this week with their problems on their ground, which some of you may know was subject to an arson attack earlier in the week. So they've certainly not had the ideal preparation for the game. But Darlington United, again, for those that don't know, a newly formed club that have taken over from Redcar Newmarket. They actually had a takeover of the club. They're backed by an American business consortium. And Darlington United are actually going to be playing on the 25,000-seater former Northern Echo Arena that was the home to Darlington FC in their Football League days. Now, absolutely no connection to the Darlington FC club. And that stadium, the Northern Echo Arena, is still owned by the rugby club, Darlington Moden Park, that took it over during the period, when Darlington had their financial troubles. So they're going to be effectively the tenants there. But it's a very interesting story developing, and it looks, obviously, just on the strength of that one result, that they're likely to have a good team on the pitch this season, which will maybe bring some fans into that huge arena. Other interesting results there. Newcastle Benfield, of course, are RCA's opponents on the opening day of the season. Can't read too much into it because you never know, what the story is with players away on holidays and unavailability for other reasons at this time of the season. But it is notable that they've taken a bit of a thumping there in the Newcastle derby with Heaton Stan 6-1. Bishop Auckland looking like they will continue to be strong with that 4-1 away win. And near neighbours Sunderland West End, they're having a comfortable win over Durham City. And our second opponents of the season, Carlisle City. Again, I don't know the strength of Lochmarben, who are no doubt a local side up in that area, but that's a good opening day win for them. And the other result that really stands out for me is this one here, which is Hebburn Town winning 3-2 away at Dumbarton from the Scottish League. Now, again, don't know what sort of strength side that Dumbarton would have had out for this fixture, but that is a hell of a result for Hebburn going up to Scotland there and winning that one. And just a couple of results from the new boys in the league. FC Hartlepool, of course, newly promoted to the second division, going down to Wearside League outfit and near neighbours Hartlepool Paul's Youth, that in a local charity cup fixture yesterday. And Yarman Eaglescliff, newly promoted from the North Riding League. That is a very creditable opening day result for them, drawing 2-2 with Premier Division Gisborough Town. So an interesting set of results. Obviously can't read too much into them, but we will keep you posted with midweek friendly results as well here on the News Bulletin. Okay, so turning back to yesterday's fixture, here is the the reserve team warming up ahead of the fixture against Whitby Fishermen's FC yesterday. The reserve team lined up as follows: Neil Tate in goal, because due to, again, work and holiday commitments, RCA travelled without a regular recognised keeper, so reserve team goalkeeping coach Neil Tate came out of retirement for his first game in several years and also captained the side. The rest of the side was comprised by Liam Evans, Callum Tate, Taylor Evans, Callum Peacock, Ellis Rose, Tyler Granger, Connor Jackson, Liam Risson, Riley Johnson and Scott Henderson. And on the bench, all coming on in the second half, were Tom Bell, Ryan Donnelly, George Davison, Josh Green and Brandon Hubbard. The game started being played in a swirling wind. The ground at Whitby Fishermen right on the top of the hill, and both sides were struggling to cope with the difficult conditions early on, but the home side eventually adjusted better and went into a 2-goal lead at half time. The second half was pretty much dominated actually by the visitors, but despite that, Whitby extended their lead against the run of play to go 4-0 up before RCA got their rewards for a good second half performance, as Tom Bell came off the bench to bag 2 goals. And but for a last gasp effort to deny Callum Tate, RCA could have actually staged a late comeback. They were certainly well on top in the closing 15 minutes of the game, but went down to a 4-2 defeat against the side playing in a level higher than them. So all in all, a good day out for an understrength RCA reserve side. Moving on now to the latest new signing for the first team, and that is that RCA have signed 20-year-old right back Oliver James. Oliver has previously played for both of the Billingham clubs, Billingham Town and Billingham Synthonia, and he becomes the 13th player to put paper to Dave Dixon and Callum Brown's squad for next season. So Oliver, you are very welcome, along with all of our other new signings, to the LGV Park. So that completes the news for today, and now you're up to date.